So Sean, we start off when we meet Sean. He's at the point where he was a mechanic turned race car driver. It's going to be his first big race. He's really excited about it, a little nervous. Wants to make his new team proud. And he's heading into Germany to go to a race. And the world at this point is, the Nazis have already begun invading other areas of the world. And so it's on basically what we consider the eve of the Paris occupation or the French occupation. And Sean goes across into the German border for this race, and he ends up running into his rival team, which is the Doppelsieg team. And so Sean has run-ins with them even before the race, the Doppelsieg team. And rivalries start, and then Sean races against them. And I don't want to get into the details of actually what happens at that race, but they get in some trouble and things go awry. And we have this big dramatic moment happen in Sean's life, and he's fleeing the country, trying to get away from it as this Nazi occupation is beginning to happen. So you actually get to see literally the occupation rolling into France as Sean is escaping. So when you're seeing the Nazis for the first time, what we really want to do is kind of convey their sense of power. And so when you're crossing the German border, you're seeing this big kind of looming gloom and doom kind of feel. But yet you're still kind of interlaced with this kind of happy time in the world. So you just see their power. You see tanks, you see a big, heavy, occupied checkpoint, and armed people, and so you get a sense of that Nazi power. So when these moments happen in the game, basically the Nazis have occupied France, and so what we have are these big kind of huge areas of the black and white in the game, and it's really dramatic, and it helped us really sell the mood of the Nazi occupation. And so as Sean goes through and completes great acts of defiance against the Nazis, the color will kind of bleed back into those areas. And what it'll generally do is it'll remove the occupation in the areas where you hit. So if you go blow up a fuel depot, when you blow up that fuel depot, which is the key part of that mission, the color will kind of bleed back into the world out of that area, and it will remain color in that area unless something the story dictates that we actually remove the color and bring the Nazis back in for a reason.